Welcome to the tag of the day. Today's tag is going to be created using a playing card, some Tim Holtz Collage Medium, and some gift wrap tissue paper. First, I'm going to coat the tag with the Collage Medium and put the tissue paper on the top. I do have my fan blowing in my room, so I was concerned that it would blow away. So I did the top, laid it down, and then adhered some to the bottom. Give it a good rub. Make sure it sticks down, paying special attention to the corners. So I did go in and add a little bit more to the corners. I did add a thin layer of Collage Medium over the top of the tag, or tissue, so that it binds a little better. Trimming off the excess so I have a smaller amount to work with. I am going to do a quick heat set on the Collage Medium so that it's not so sticky and wet, because I'm going to go in with some ink. I'm doing this smoosh technique, distress ink on the craft sheet, spritz with water, and dab the tag in it. I'm going to clean up my mess, and then I'm going to give it a good dry. This actually took almost a minute or so. It did make it really hot. I kind of burned my finger, so it does take a while. Suggestion is to do all of your collaging and then let it dry overnight. Then it's a little easier to work with. This was still a little tacky on my fingers as I was working with it. I am using a sanding disc to take off the extra tissue paper that's hanging off. It gives it a distressed look, plus it helps just, I guess, give it a little bit more pressure so that it stays on, the tissue stays on. I go in with my distress ink and add a little bit to the edges and a little bit on top, and then I'm going to heat set that ink again. I use a little bit of just scrap book page that I had sitting around just to add a little bit more collage to my tag. I distressed the edges and then folded it, almost crumpled it up, and then added a little bit more distress ink to that. I am going to do this 2 different times. So I'm going to just add a piece in the middle and then add another piece to the top. Same idea. Rip off a piece, kind of crumple it up, and then add some distress ink to it. I am using the art glitter glue with the precision metal tip. That's my go-to glue when I'm doing fine detail work. And then I'm going to be using the Tim Holtz, I believe this is a botanical ephemera pieces. They are shiny, big florals. So I just place it on the tag just to gauge my placement. I went for my drawer of pre-stamped labels that I have and added that, and then pre-stamped word snippets. So these are just little word pieces that I've stamped out from like card sets or things that I've cut from scrapbook paper. So different words. I'm going to trim that down, add a little bit more distress ink, and adhere it down to the tag. For more of my Tag of the Day videos, please visit me on YouTube. I do have a playlist called Tag of the Day. I do have process videos such as this, and then real quick shorts that have no words. It's just almost a little ASMR showing the tag in 300 to 350 speed, so it's really quick. So go check it out. I also have some craft with me videos there where I do different techniques in a longer form, slower, some with talking and some with just a little bit of notes. But I'm adding an eyelet to this tag, so I'm going to use my Crocodile. It's the We Are Memory Keepers eyelets. I haven't found another brand that I like yet, but I am on the lookout. So if you know of one, leave me a comment and let me know which one it is that you like if you're using eyelets. I'm using cheesecloth as my quote ribbon for this tag, just something I had within reach. Tie it up and trim off the extra. And there you go, another tag. A tag that didn't start off as a tag. Using playing cards is fun when you're doing junk journal type of things. These are great because they fit perfect in library pockets. So I do have some library pockets that I have pre-made also, and it fits right in. You can just add it to your book. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.